morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on there, everybody? Welcome to a Saturday morning bird feeder. As you can see in the background, it's a little cloudy here in Seattle, so hey, why not put a little clouds in the sky? But anyway, glad to have everybody here with me this morning, and it's Falcon Saturday, Bulldog Saturday, Falcon Sunday, however you want to call it. But we got a lot to talk about, man. It's been, like I said, a very strange week with the Falcons. So, like I always do it, I always ask my questions. I talk about my NFL games for the week, and so on and so on. So, with you guys in the chat, man, you guys can continue to give me that those questions and stuff, and we're gonna make this a great show. About an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depends on how you guys are responding in the chat. So, but we're gonna get started, man. But first, let me give that shout out to everybody that's in the chat this morning, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody in here. So we got this morning, first person. What's up, Bubba Gump, man? Welcome in. I appreciate you this morning. Miss Pamela Johnson, appreciate you always. Prince Kel 89, what's going on? He's a dirty bird for life. Win, lose, or draw. I hear you, brother. Georgia, Texas boy, what's going on? Dre Murphy, what's up, man? How you doing? He said, good morning, everybody, and everyone doing this, feeling on this nice, pretty Saturday. Y'all got that pretty see? Look at my morning. My morning just like that. And D. Sloan, what's going on, man? He said, what's up, coach? Let's go, Falcons. We will get this bounce back win tomorrow. Hey, man, that's what we want, man. That's what true fans want, the bounce back game. So, but the questions, man, it's like I said, we got a lot of questions there. We're going to run through these games real fast. It's not going to take a long time in these games. I don't know if anybody going to jump on this morning, but it's okay. We got it. As we all know, the Steelers beat the Titans 20-16 on Thursday night. Tomorrow morning, early game, you got the Dolphins and the Chiefs. Both of them 6-2. They got KC favored by 1.5. I guess because I don't know why, but interesting game. But I'm gonna go with the Dolphins on this game. I don't think the Chiefs' defense is going to be strong enough to stop this past game, unless it's raining over there in Frankfurt. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like. But I see the Dolphins winning this game. See, Dre Murphy said KC. I don't think KC has enough, man. I'm just saying. But it's not a. Got a guess this morning.
Here's Johnny.
What's going on this morning, sir?
Not much, man. Decide I would join the greatest coach of all time.
Oh my goodness! I wish I was getting a lot paid for it.
Got that right.
But yeah, so like I say, the next game we got the Cardinals and the Browns.
Uh-oh.
The Browns should win this game, but the Cardinals do play tough. So that's the only thing about it. The Cardinals do play tough, but I think Kyler Murray's starting tomorrow, though.
Yeah,
Browns will
that's
get,
what I'm hearing.
yeah,
He's
Browns win
getting
this
ready.
game.
He's close, if not ready.
Yeah, I think the Browns win this game. Then Kyler, he's gonna probably come in throwing
And
his
the
interception.
first game, yeah, first game back. You playing one of the toughest defense in the league?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna have problems.
they're already 1-7. So
Yeah. All right, Rams and Packers. Packers win this game for some strange reason. They're at home in Green Bay. They need a win. So, and it could be 45 degrees. So,
man, I can't believe the Rams are actually 3-5. That's crazy. We up here crying because we 4-4
and first place.
in first place. Boy, I swear.
Bad, bad, bad. Packers over the Rams. Who else got? Commanders and the Patriots.
Commanders. Ooh.
They got them. They got a 2.5 favor for New England. 2-6. Commanders. I don't think they're gonna be able to stop that pass rush.
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm.
yeah, I'm gonna go Commanders on that game. But Bears and the Saints. Oh boy.
I want to say the Bears so bad, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I doubt that.
Ah, mm. Well, I'm gonna go with the line. I ain't gonna pick the Saints to win. I think the Saints to cover.
Yeah.
8-point favorite. I said they have to cover. I ain't gonna never say they're gonna win. I want them to lose every game. Now this is gonna be an interesting game. Seattle and the Ravens. Very interesting. And the Ravens are at home. The
Ooh,
6-point favorite. I think
man.
I think Seattle just picked up some defense. They're gonna be very, very explosive.
Mm-hmm.
So they got the Ravens picked to win, but I think Seattle upsets the Ravens in Baltimore.
I think so too. I like the Ravens. Everybody talking about Lamar, but like they've been barely skating by, and
They've been
they
skating
get
by.
big breaks at key moments where it helps them.
Hmm.
They're not as good as their record says, in my opinion.
So I see the upset. I'm going for the upset. So all right, we got the Buccaneers and the Texans. Mm. I see Houston winning this game.
I was about to say that too. I don't think they have enough offense, man. Texans can put a little bit of defense. They can get a little bit of pressure.
Good morning, Miss Maggie. What's going on? How you do?
Miss Maggie didn't call me, y'all.
Uh-oh. Well, you survived.
So
she
I
go.
guess I'm
She
good.
probably called Warren. Did
Yeah.
I think he got the phone call?
One was tripping.
Oh, I was like, what's going on here?
One was on one, y'all.
Oh, he ain't had anything to drink either yet. Oh, okay. Colts and the Panthers. Colts should win this game, but Panthers, they
Hmm.
got a win last week. They may be feeling good. She said she texted you, Mike.
Yeah, whatever. Don't believe nothing she said.
Oh, all right. Who was that? We got. I think the Panthers win this game. I don't know. I think they win another game. And they in Charlotte. I think they win another game. This is just my feeling. The Giants and the Raiders.
The
Disaster,
Giants in the red.
disaster, and disaster.
I don't know what to take. I don't know who to take in that. Because they look good, they look okay, and the next they look like absolute crap.
They in Vegas though. Vegas gonna have a
Hmm.
field day. They're gonna make some money on one this. Ah, Raiders win. Yeah, Raiders win. I don't care, but yeah, Raiders win this game because they got a new coach. They got to pay for the new coach, so that's the only thing like that.
Yeah, Pierce got a little bit of attitude with him.
Yeah. Cowboys and the Eagles. Good game.
I don't. I really hope both of them lose.
Tie.
I just I hate Philadelphia in their whole existence. I don't like the team. I don't like the owner. I definitely don't like the people of Philadelphia.
um, I think. Well, she's that run game ain't been strong no more like it has been in the past.
Yeah, and
That's
we
the
know
concern.
Dallas. We know Dallas don't like to stop. They don't like to get physical too much.
The Cowboys got it. And Dak don't know what Dak you're gonna get for one.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. They're in Philly, so yeah, Cowboys may be scared to go in the stadium. So Eagles win. So ah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the
yeah,
Eagles.
yeah, Eagles win that game. I said Bills and the Bengals. Joe Burrow seemed to get a little healthy.
That's another head scratcher because I like both of them teams have just been up and
Yeah.
down.
What's going on, OG?
What's happening?
Hey.
Hey, Mike, just tell the folks of Philadelphia how you really feel.
I'm serious.
I hate look, y'all know how I feel about them bastards.
Oh boy. Mm.
I don't like nothing about they the most disgusting people in the universe. They worse than the damn people that killed the Israelites. I see
Oh
it.
my
They
God.
worse than they own.
Mm,
Look,
mm,
look,
mm.
look, y'all got to get over them throwing batteries at Santa Claus, man. Y'all got to get over that shit.
I see. It ain't even that. It ain't even that. They
I
let
don't
that
like
piece
Santa
of
Claus.
crap EDP just become one of the most famous people in the universe. Look, that's why I don't like it. I don't like
Mm.
nothing about it.
But you know what's funny? The Bills are 5-3, but they haven't played like they're a 5-3 team.
They haven't. They look like crap.
Yeah.
Josh Allen look like half a ass.
So
With what 21 turnovers?
mm,
Mm-hmm. Dude has just been a turnover machine the last 2 years or so. Ain't nobody talking about it though. But they wanna
But 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 this fan
never
base down
mind,
here,
never mind.
he was a
about
first
down
round
here
pick.
mad about our 12 little turnovers and thing, but him and Jalen Hurts and
Oh,
my homeboy out here turning
Yeah.
the ball over 18, 19, 20, 22 times. I'm just
you know
saying.
what's funny?
They
You
first
know what's
round pick.
funny? There's literally he's literally when it comes down to quarterbacks and starting his career with a lot with less turnovers than a lot of guys and like almost 200 attempts, pass attempts. He's had the
Yep.
least amount of turnovers
Mhm.
than any quarterback, but suddenly he's a turnover machine. This
What,
is
what,
how football is like that. You have times where you go through a rough period. Matt Ryan had a period where he threw like 8 interceptions in like a couple of
yeah.
games.
Shit, Peyton Manning, this rookie here had what 26 turnovers?
29, 28, yeah, like
I'm
almost
saying.
30 turnovers. Almost 30 turnovers.
But folks, got in their feelings. Oh my God, he said Peyton Manning. You can't do that. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Ricky struggles are Ricky struggles, man. No
Mm-hmm.
matter the era, no matter the person, no matter the round they were drafted in, no matter where they were drafted in that round, Ricky struggles are Ricky struggles.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true.
There's video document
He's not
evidence.
a
The
rookie.
numbers support it
He's
all.
the second year. He's the
He's a
second
second
year.
year. Yeah, man, hush. All right, let's get to this last game. Well, we got two of Chargers and the Jets. Jets win at home.
Hmm.
Jets win at home.
Chargers been really struggling.
That's why I said Jets win at home.
Yeah,
I mean,
I got a Jets in that one too.
The Jets defense has been playing rather well.
yeah, that's the only reason why
I
I put
gotta
that
go
defense
get
at
my damn
win.
coffee. Y'all coming with me. I got some good. I'm feeling a
All
little
right.
sluggish right now.
And the main game on the board, man. Vikings and going to the Falcons. We got
I'm
three
just
and a
gonna
half
repeat
point
it.
favorite. We got 3.5 point favorite.
What Vikings 3.5 or we 3.5?
No, we are.
We are.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we are.
I'm
Uh,
gonna stick with my observation of what I said yesterday, man. We run the ball like we supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I see a 17-10 win. You know, I think the defense is gonna be really, really, really amped. You know what I'm saying? To play for Grady. You know what I mean? And we at home, so
we don't have those
you know.
assholes in the stadium doing that bullshit. That, I'm just people are crazy, man. You don't go to your home team and you boo. You can boo when they do something stupid. Don't boo when they walk in the stadium. Anyway, that's another story. I'm gonna leave that one. But
Right.
Falcons should win this game. There's no reason we should not win this game. So it has to be something disastrous, and yeah, there's no way we should lose this game. They are down everything that's important to them.
Well, as long as Tyler is literally under center and not in shotgun to stop these knuckleballs from Dalman, I think that should be the
He,
I'm just saying.
I hope
I
they
mean,
work.
we
Yeah, he can't get scared. Dalman got the man up. Somebody in front of him, he got the man up. He got the start thinking you ain't getting past me or something. Keep your head straight. So,
right.
yes. Penalties. We can't have these penalties. We can't be doing anything stupid on first down. So, but anyway, we'll get into that in a minute. Anyway, that's been the game for the week, man. So I said I was gonna run through these.
And
I got
we got to keep the game out of the refs' hands.
tell me about it.
We got to keep the game out of the refs' hands. We got to play sound, fundamental, disciplined football. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep the games out of the refs' hand because we've seen enough of how things what it really is with the situation with these refs. I mean, because every time I think about them D Hopkins touchdown, I get pissed
Yeah, three.
because we got to keep the games out of the refs' hands.
Well, they don't have wide receivers to that status because that was a status touchdown because he did the same thing in the game just the other day. Same thing.
Yeah, against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, same thing. They
Yeah.
still didn't call it. He didn't catch the ball, but they still didn't call it. That's what it was. But
Mm-hmm.
that's another thing. All right. Here's my little first question. So we're gonna see what everybody thinks. All right. If we were to get a quarterback in 2024, who would you want? And I should have said why would you want this quarterback? And the reason I'm asking this question, would it be a rookie, a vet, or somebody who's there already? Yeah, I'm opening it up like that. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. That's what we're talking about. Everybody complaining about this. I'm
Right.
opening up like this.
Yeah. You know, I'm hoping for a non-knee jerk reaction move, which would be no move.
Right.
You know, um, 'cause like I said yesterday, you know, for all we know, Logan Woodside could be that guy. You know what I'm saying? For all, I mean, we still don't know if Desmond isn't that guy because his process is not even completed, really just getting started. And having Tyler, and Taylor, what I'm saying, we we really don't have to make no move.
Okay. I ain't disagreeing with you. And the reason I asked this question, that's the reason I asked this question. If I'm gonna just put in this stage here. You signed Taylor to a 2-year contract, so
Yep.
you had to pay this man to let him walk or back up whatever. You're gonna be paying him almost next year, almost $14 million. Just sit on the bench if you make that move. So why would you go out and get somebody? You see what I'm saying? So like you just said, I wouldn't make a move. But then again, if you talk about getting a rookie who's not a third round pick or father, that means our season went shitty. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
There was no playoffs, nowhere. There was nothing. So you better, if you decide you want to get a rookie to come here, that means you want this team to lose. That's just my own logic about this. You prefer this team to lose to get a rookie quarterback that has a status instead of a you know talent. That's it. Because the quarterbacks come out the
I mean,
game.
'cause yeah, I'm with Mike on as far as this class that's coming out. There may be one or two
Yeah,
serviceable quarterbacks that's coming out next year.
but they're not gonna
You
go
know what I'm
low.
saying? What you gonna jump off into a dead quarterback pool? You know what I mean? And and I even made mention yesterday, about some of the quarterbacks that are
I'm
gonna be
sorry,
free
y'all.
agents. I
It
you
took me
know
a minute to get
me
my coffee. I'm sorry.
You good,
me
Mike?
me
Whew,
me
I'm
me
good.
myself. I wouldn't even explore any of Dak Prescott's immaturity issues.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Um, it's like I said, I'm praying for a non-knee jerk reaction, which means no move. We stand pat with what we have and work it out.
Yeah, I agree.
I have
But
a hot take.
go ahead, Mike.
I knew it.
So, um, there's obviously been questions on whether or not Desmond should or shouldn't have been benched. Um, I'm kind of on both. More so side no, but the more that I think about it and just coaching, I've seen coaches, especially guys like, I mean, obviously not Kirby, because Kirby he don't he look, you got to damn near jump, have to be down 50 points in the damn game for him to bench his quarterback.
Hmm.
He's probably the
You right
only
with the
coach
same.
that you have.
He has that faith.
That ain't even faith. Some of that shit is just psychotic. Kirby is when I tell you he's I tell people this all the time. Kirby don't know nothing about quarterbacks. The only thing he knows about quarterbacks is how to put pressure on them. He is a fucking moron. Excuse my language, but he's a freaking moron when it comes down to quarterback.
Defense.
Because you have 5 stars every year, and you start the worst one every year. No arm talent whatsoever. Carson Beck is we clearly seeing that he's better than Stetson Bennett ever was. Okay? Ever was talent wise. Ever.
Yeah,
This dude can make all the fucking throws. And I told people watching him in spring that he was gonna be a good coach. Now I don't know about that, man. And this dude making
mhm,
all the big time throws, and he can move a little bit. He's not as elusive as Stetson, but that mother he can slang that thing. And now we
yeah,
seeing that. So I'm saying this: it's the right move to bench Desmond. I think it's the right move because what you don't, especially nowadays with a lot of these players, you don't want guys to get complacent. I think a
Hmm.
lot of players get complacent, and this is where you see all these diva wide receivers, and OG Chauncey actually said this, man. He's seeing Drake London kind of turn into a diva himself.
I
Out
said
on
that
that,
last week.
you said that. That's who it
I
was.
said
That was you,
that.
son. Yeah,
I
that
said
was you.
that last
I knew
week.
somebody. One of you three said it. But he's turning to a diva. You did say that. But he's turning to a diva, man. And I think you gotta start with the head first, man. And I think Arthur's sending a message to
Cut it off.
to everybody.
Cut it off.
He's sending a message to everybody. Look, I will bench my own starting quarterback. You guys better get this together, or heads are gonna start rolling. So I think this is the right move to make Dez go back and really take his position at a quarterback and really just protecting the ball because he can make all the throws. Dez can make all the throws. He's already shown us that he has the ability to be a good quarterback in the NFL. All you got to do is be above average, and you'll get $100 million. So he's already shown that he can be an above average quarterback. But I think it's the right thing to do is bench him. But what I will also do on top of that, I'm going in the second or third round, and I'm picking up another young guy to put even more pressure on him. I don't think you stop right now by just benching him. I think you bench him, let him watch Taylor, and then bring in another young quarterback to say, "Hey, we're gonna develop you, and
Well,
you
why
put
not? Why not just give Logan Woodside more attention? Don't you think that's sending the same message
I think
instead
he's
of
a
going?
backup. I think you just keep him as our third quarterback. I mean, we know Taylor Heineke not going to be here long. I'm just saying, bring another third because I don't think Taylor Heineke going to be here next year. I think they'll end up cutting him. Just my opinion based on what I've seen so far. But he can go on a run where he kind of add up. If he plays well, he's gone. Either they cut him or they trade him. Especially with quarterbacks being how they playing this
Right.
year, I think he's traded anyway. Especially if he plays well, he's
Right.
traded.
Money,
I
because
don't
yeah,
think Taylor coming back. So I'm keeping Logan Woodside here, and I'm drafting a young quarterback somewhere in the third, maybe second or third round. That's what I'm doing to put even more pressure on the quarterback.
I mean, he got to be black. They're gonna go crazy again. I'm just,
Yeah, yeah.
I hate to say that,
Mm-hmm.
but that's this. This is weird. Okay, I got another question right here. This is another question right here. What faith do you have in Coach Smith?
I love Coach Smith.
Okay.
I think he's an old school cat, man. I love him. I don't think he. The thing is, too, man. That dude and I about the same. We live like a year apart in age. Okay, he's a kid, bro. In coaching years, he's a kid.
He's young.
He's still learning. I'm still learning a lot about the game. This is where I sit down with legends like Jamal Lewis and OJ Santiago and all these guys, bro. We sit down with these guys to try to pick their brain. Coach, we pick their brain. He's still learning. So he's still a kid. Like a lot of coaches, especially back in the 80s, 90s, 70s, most of these guys had like 20, 30 years of experience before they shot. This dude had 10 years of experience. No, excuse me, he had 7 years of experience before he got his shot. That's
Okay.
not enough.
All right. OG. Because this is a
Yeah,
two-part question. This is a two-part question. Go ahead. What faith do you have in Coach Smith?
I'm all in on Arthur Smith.
Okay.
I'm all in. I mean, for a lot of things that what I'm saying, Matt Mike just said, um, especially the old school in him. I that's what I appreciate about this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't play the radios. You know what I'm saying? You got to earn it to get on the field. You know what I'm
All right.
saying? And then when you fucking up, he get your ass out of there and send your ass to the classroom.
Okay. All
He
right.
he's exactly about what I said before: draft, develop, win. In
Okay.
that order. You can't do those things in any other order than that.
Okay. So the reason I asked this question, all right, now we're gonna switch it up and talk about the outside noise of Coach Smith. If we were to make it to the playoffs, right? Would are the fans have the same faith as we would have with Coach Smith? You know what I'm saying? So are there be fans out there, no matter what he does, I still want his head? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what, this is my take. No matter what he does, you're gonna still have those people out there. It's like, man, Arthur Smith, he ain't this, he ain't that. No matter, I mean, this man can take us to the promised land. You're gonna still have people wanting his head
Mm-hmm.
He could take us all the way to the Super Bowl, and they'll say his daddy bought the Super Bowl for him.
on a plane ride. Yeah, but but yeah,
Right.
that's my take. It's like, why? Okay, this is his man with his third year here. Yes, we don't want 70, 79, 17, so on and so on. But people still fail to realize what he had to work with. That's what I don't understand. Coaching, you can't win with shit. Simple as that. First 2 years, the worst rosters in football.
Worst
Now,
roster.
technically,
Yes.
when you think about a team, I mean team. When you build a team, you got to let it blossom. Sometimes, you know, people we're not even letting this team blossom before we trying to
Not
tear it up
iron out
already.
the kinks. You gotta iron out the kinks. Figure out
So
who's there and who isn't.
and same thing with Dez. Let the kid blossom. This is what game number 12, I think what it was last week. You ain't let you when what Coach Smith done, showing that he's a good coach. Because if he didn't care, Dez would still be in there. And people gotta realize
That part.
if he did not care about winning, Dez would still be in there. Not
Yep.
saying Dez couldn't win, but he needed to be benched that game.
Mm-hmm.
He needed to be. I was like, oh shit, he gotta know what's going.
Yep.
That's 4 in 2 games. Four in less than 5 quarters. You got to do something. You can just make him hand the ball off. I wouldn't care if
Mm-hmm.
you passed him the ball because like you had to make a change.
Mm-hmm.
And what they done this year, which is the smart thing, is they brought in a veteran, good backup quarterback to overcome those small details of somebody who can come in who can take you to more games, who can give you some wins. Not saying he can take us to the Super Bowl, but he can give you some wins. And plus, he can probably mentor Desmond better than the other guy who was here last year, who just whatever the hell he
Who
did.
didn't want anything to
Yes.
do with that. And
So
Sam, you remember what for the last 2 years? What have I been preaching with you just to give people a idea of what coach is even talking about?
say
I've been harder on Sam than I've been harder on anybody that been with EFN. He can attest to that. Like I give him no breaks. I give Sam absolute hell. But why? Sam already has the tools. He got the knowledge. Obviously, he got the charisma, all of that. Sam got the whole package. But when you doing something like this, you gotta have that patience.
mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
gotta be able to put it all together. So that's why me and Sam always, everybody know I'm cussing Sam out and he cussing me out. But I stayed on him for the last 2 years. Sam, you can't do that. Sam, you can't say that. We can't do that, Sam. We can't do this. I stay on him all the time. And I've kept him and he can tell, hey man, when I'm gonna get my shot, Mike. I say, when you ready, Sam? He'd be mad as hell every time I say that. What you mean? You know how Sam get. What you mean I ain't ready? But this is what it comes down to. It's those small, intricate details of
Mm-hmm.
when certain people come on, the platform that might agitate the heck out of you. You got to be able to keep cool, keep calm, do the complete opposite of what Warren did last night. All right, we don't need N words flying all over the place, but you got to be able to, withstand all of that type of stuff. And this is what Desmond needs to learn. He's panicking when
That's
he's getting and he's listening to the media. He's listening to all the naysayers. He can sit up here and deny it, but that's the reason why he's making mistakes. Any coach, when you see that mistake, those many mistakes pile up like that, he's listening to the naysayers. He's not trusting his own instincts. Desmond really has never truly ever been a turnover machine like this. He's never been. He's always been the guy to take care of the ball, but like he's doing it now because he's thinking too much and he's listening to everything.
listen to
So you
me.
got to slow him down.
Can I piggyback on that little bit right there?
Go ahead.
I kind of said some of the same things along those same lines, on yesterday, and I was talking about how it's already a lot for a quarterback to do, but then when you let that chip on your shoulder get too big, and I got to prove, I'm gonna prove, I'm gonna show,
Mm-hmm.
instead of letting the game come to you,
Mm-hmm.
He turned his sense of urgency into, you know, and he I get it. And it's every player, but the real ones, the good ones, learn how to channel that into the right stuff,
Instead of he should
and
have
that's
making
what
it.
he had to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got the okay. I'm here. Coach got my back, but I just I settle down.
He needs to turn
You
into a
know.
drive instead of a motivation. Because right now he's trying to motivate himself by
Mm-hmm.
overdoing this thing instead of just letting it drive him. So he's forcing everything. He putting the pressure on himself where he don't need to do. He just need to go out there and do his job. That's his problem. He's trying to
Yeah,
force everything
he
instead of
is.
like just letting everything
True
come
enough,
to him.
True enough, the quarterback's job is to put everybody in the place they need to be. You know what I'm saying? On dime, on the time. You know what I'm saying? On the play. True, but you 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 yourself, your part, you.
That's it.
That's where you got to zero it down to.
But yeah, I think he'll be okay though. Just
Yeah,
he
I
just
do
have,
too.
like I said, this benching is a good benching, and you see it all the time. You probably don't see it as much in pros, but you do see it. It's just, this is what the fans wanted, but they don't. It's funny about they want him bench, but like Mike said, they don't want him going off the team. So what the hell you want him? It's just crazy. I don't get that. If you don't like the kid to be starting, why the hell you still want him on your team?
Coach, I never understand that. Look,
It's just
I
like
don't get it.
just like Lana, I consider, but hush, man, stop talking. But anyway, that's the whole other show. Whole other show. I'm gonna stop. I've been thinking about it all night. It's like, okay, what's the difference? But anyway, but yeah, man. Let's get into some more talk, man. We got some keys to victory, and we got some more stuff to talk about. So, Big Sam,
Yeah,
give me your keys to victory.
it's been the same. We got to establish the run, get back to the run. We got to run the ball. Number one. Number two, we got to run the ball.
We can run it this team.
I mean, because like I said before, I think the defense is gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. Okay, I don't think any of those guys are gonna stop what they're doing because we don't have graded for the rest of the year. I think we're gonna probably get some shine from Taquan down in that middle with Big O. You know what I'm saying? I think Lorenzo gonna keep doing what he been doing. London gonna keep doing what he been doing. You know what I'm
Who's
saying?
out? London's on the IR.
London,
He's on the IR, sir.
the defensive lineman.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the kid, London, he's on the
He on the IR.
Damn, I missed that. But okay. Um, wow,
last week was just a terrible.
It
But
was
that's
terrible.
wow, wow. Okay. I guess some of those babies that we haven't been seeing, we gonna get to see Sunday.
I think
take
so.
one. Need to grow up. I'm 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 looking at him. He has the talent, but for whatever reason, he
Yeah,
just
he
not
does.
putting it all together.
I just hope he's mentally ready. You know what I'm saying? Coming back off of this knee injury, knee surgery. You know that right now.
They signed a
Uh,
kid this week, Travis Bell from Kennesaw State.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
He's from the city with it.
mm,
on the city, yeah. So,
I think it might.
he a key.
I think it might be. I think it might be a little time for us to start having this conversation of our two little linebackers,
Yeah,
Caden and Landon, they need to be in a particular conversation.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm just saying.
Peyton doesn't need to be a middle linebacker.
He does
So
not.
that's he's very good in space.
He's a
Um,
football player.
he's a football player. I don't think he needs to be a middle. I think he needs to be more so a strong. His he has the recognition skills,
But we don't
but
have that.
Hmm.
he don't have the athleticism. So
He's a
he
he's a
needs to be
four
a
he's
strong.
a 4-3 linebacker. Like
He
he's like
is. He is.
not a
Yeah.
3-4 linebacker. He's a 4-3 linebacker. So
But him and
that's
Landon
out.
together, they have been doing. I'm talking about
They're
some of
doing
the
their
shit.
job.
Yeah, bruh.
They're doing their job. I can't deny what they're doing. They're doing their job.
Man, Nathan Lamon is a monster. That dude is a monster.
Yes.
And then y'all wonder
Yes.
why he was put on the team last year.
Hey. By the way, he got some Negro in him, y'all. So
Ah,
Hmm.
I had to throw that in there.
Hmm.
he's from
Hmm.
Y'all didn't know that,
Zimbabwe.
did
Wait, wait a minute. Oh, let do it. Let do it like Prime did it. He got some hood tendencies.
you? He got some good.
That man from Africa.
That dude, yeah, he's from the motherland, man. He's from the motherland.
Hmm. Um, but the key to this game, we got to run the ball. Um, I think Taylor is a good enough of serviceable. You know what I'm saying? Look, you saw what he did in the second half. Okay. And I think he makes some more throws like that, you know what I'm saying, makes more plays, some drives like that, you know what I'm saying, and we run the ball. uh, we should be all right.
Like I say, last week, if old boy catch that ball, we win that game. I'm going on record to say that because they could not be stopped. He dropped that fourth down play. It's like, oh, you mother. However, it didn't
Hmm.
happen. All right, man. Give me your take for this. Your keys to the game.
Um, let it rip. Let it rip. Let it
Let it
rip.
rip.
Let it rip. See, the thing with the quarterback position, it's not so much can you make those throws. It's you have to be fast and quick and decisive. So the first one obviously is just letting it rip. Don't think we'll get there, and that's what we got from Taylor Heineke last week. They didn't run any different uh
Same
route
offense.
concepts or anything. The difference with him, he was just letting it rip. He was throwing the exact same areas that Desmond was completing passes, but he wasn't thinking twice about it. He wasn't hesitating. He wasn't, double pumping like Ritter. So the first one is already just let it rip. Just let it rip. Second one, um, we have to have a few design runs because I I think the linebackers are getting too comfortable with our scheme. And I don't mean that they know what's coming. I think they know the spots where we're going to be. And as a linebacker, all you have to really know is where guys are going to be. And I think that's the thing, where guys are going to be. So you got to, change the eye levels, change the formations just to change the eye levels. You just make those linebackers think, look, I may have to go a little bit to the right or to the left or stick and go back a little bit, yeah, and come up a little bit more. So they got to keep switching it. So I think a few design runs with Taylor Heineke, and he's shown the ability that, like, look, if he don't have that, that first read or the second read, he'll take off. Doesn't have the athleticism that Desmond has, but he can scoot. So the third one, I gotta say this. Um, Richie, just stay in your just stay in your damn lane. All right. We already have a safety that can read. All right. Read and react. We don't need two of them to be jumping routes. Stay in your lane. All right. Do what you have to do. You're doing way too freaking much jumping at stuff when you don't need to.
All doing it, man. All right. Well, mine is not as much on the offensive side, 'cause you guys took care of that. But mine is the defense to put constant pressure on this quarterback. Every time he gets throw his hands up the pass, somebody need to be in his face. He will throw the ball to you. And don't allow big runs. Don't let this run game get started, because they do got some decent running backs. We can't let this run game
Right.
be the catalyst of us having a bad game. So we got to control this run game. And my last one is no big plays over the top, man. Like you just told, stay in your lane. If your job is to be the deepest man on the field, be the deepest man on the field. Stop coming up like, oh, I know, stay back. So that's one. That's mine right there. So yeah, what else we got here? I had another question I want to put in there, and it was pretty much based on why are so many people having these different perspective about our Falcons? Why can't they just stick with the plan?
Yeah.
You know, because this is different content creators. They're following narrative that they hear on ESPN or what they hear from
Mm-hmm.
the media instead of just see. You can see with your eyes that the team is a better team and that development is one of the problems that we have with our quarterback. But they go into this narrative. Oh, he ain't man. Hush. Half you guys ain't never played the game. Half you guys has never coached this game. Let Coach Smith do his job. So I'm more sensitive to coaches than players. But yeah, man, these guys are tripping. So what's your take on this fan base acting? Was not the fan base, but these content creators just following the narrative?
Lord, forgive me.
I asked the question. I ain't
I'm,
scared. I don't get.
I'm, I'm, I know I'm trying to turn over a new leaf.
Let it go, Sam. It's Saturday morning.
There, there, there. There's a lot of sandboxism that's going on. You know, when you as a kid in pre-K and kindergarten, first grade, y'all get to go out for recess and play in sandbox. You do your little thing, make your little build your little castles. And you always got to have that one little ignorant kid.
Mm.
See, that's the mindset that some of these cats got, man. They got to, you know, try to kick other people's shit over, and instead of going and sitting that ass down and doing what everybody else doing, and make some shit, be happy, and have a good time. Your emotions don't have a damn thing to do with X's and O's. Your specific opinion, because as a content creator, and I think Michael correct me if I'm wrong when I finish this. It's about the actual bottom line of that their particular content, especially when you want to present the facts of that content. But then when you're always only just presenting your opinion based on what you hear off the ESPN and saying the Weasel networks and and all of that there, you're not doing the universe of followers any service by doing that, being that, displaying that. You're not. You're presenting yourself basically as a fad. Then, when you're watched long enough, you're seen as the fraud, and and then when you do finally try to say something of intellectual note, you're not seeing it all.
Hmm.
Come on, man. It's enough news out here. There's enough things out here. There's enough information out here to give the people what they deserve.
Hmm.
And it ain't your opinion. It comes down to being about the facts, the stats, and most notably the truth. That's what we all should be about, the truth, not your opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I,
Go ahead, man.
I think, you know, um, I think too, just as far as content creators, it's easy to get and have an ego trip. You
Hmm.
know, especially when you see your first 1,000 subscribers and you're getting closer and closer to a goal that you never thought you would obtain, and you start getting, like in my instance, I've helped build, well over 10 channels and help well over, you know, a good 5 to 10 creators become monetized. Like that's what AFN strives to do, and we will continue to do it. So it's easy to get an ego and have an ego trip. That's just a part of being human. But the thing what I like to um always stick to these principles is what Sam just said. The facts, which are the numbers behind said player, the stats is the stats are just about everything. Whether it's coaching, where he stands, and history, and the absolute truth are things that make you uncomfortable, even if you don't want to hear it. Especially with me, who a guy who don't really like LeBron James. The truth of the matter is he's one of the greatest of all time. Do I like saying that? Hell no. That shit make my skin crawl just to say that bullshit. Right? But the fact of the matter is that's what he is. You can never take that away from him. And I think that's what a lot of content creators do because they get a lot of people that think like them and like I said, it goes to their head because you got a bunch of people that believe in the crazy shit that you believe. And I think that's where you have to look at yourself and as a fan, because I'm a fan of a lot of these creators. A lot of them I would have never even helped if I wasn't a fan of them. I would have never helped these people if I wasn't a fan of their content or a fan of them, or I didn't see anything in them. And I think that's where a lot of people go because you want to be popular. I mean, you probably had a big ass head when you was in high school and everybody used to pick on you, or you was
Hmm.
skinny, or you was fat, or you short, or you 7 feet tall and your legs, you know, you look like where's Waldo? I mean, you probably your mama shopped at the Goodwill and you got beat up as a kid for having the wrong shoes on. You probably had a K you probably had K Miss instead of K Swiss. You know what I'm saying? Like
Pretty
I get,
much.
Right.
yeah, all that shit. So I get the ego trip. You know what I'm saying? I get that, but you got to stick to the fact, man. It's about this is why that's why we have segments called Ask Mag Mike because we're looking for you to give us questions so we can answer on your behalf. And a lot of times, y'all see it. People form their questions based on what they want to hear. You see these content creators, y'all know this. The only time they answer y'all questions is when a fucking super chat is behind that motherfucker. That's the only time they respond to y'all,
Mm.
and y'all know it.
Mm.
Y'all know it's the truth. Everybody knows the truth. We sit up there. We don't care if it's super chat or if it's comments, and we will spend an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours sitting up here answering all y'all questions, and that's what we talk about when we talk about the facts, the stats, and the truth. We don't want we a lot of content creators don't want to be liable for the truth. They want to be liable for what they like.
Mm.
And I think that's the problem. We love to look at Shannon Sharp. We love to look at Stephen A. Smith on TV act the damn fool. So guess what? They become our idols. They become our idols. And based on what they say, we believe that is truth. We believe that to be truth. Sometimes the truth ain't popular. Sometimes the truth stings like hell. That's what we need to get back to. And this is the reason why we're saying, why are we getting attacked for being positive? We're the only group of people that get attacked for being positive and saying, I think Dez can do it. I don't know if he can be a mega star, but I believe he can be a quality quarterback. And we get destroyed over here because we say and we stand behind the young fella.
So in other words, they're trying to make sure they stay monetized instead of speaking the truth. That monetization makes them speaks what everybody wants to hear. In other way, they are catering to what people want to hear instead of telling the truth. Simple as that. So, oh well, go keep buying your grands. So,
keep buying them friends.
Keep buying those friends. Oh well, I do it because I like doing it. Monetize, I don't give a fuck. I make enough.
I love this shit.
I
wasn't monetized at one point, and I was still going live every day. And anybody who seen me day one, they know that. They know this to be true.
If I could do this all day, I'd be on all day. But I got a job.
right, coach. For real, I love this.
This is fun, man. Y'all don't know. I'd be like, right, like you going on? Yep, I'm going on again. Yep, I'm going on again.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get some questions and answers there, man. We're gonna close this debate back in a little while because I gotta go find out what I'm gonna be wearing tonight. I'm going to see the Spinners tonight, so I gotta go see.
Oh, coach. Oh,
yeah. So I gotta see what the hell I'm gonna wear.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I know you'll have fun, boy.
Yeah, I haven't seen those guys since a little kid. I think they was at a Piedmont Park concert last time I seen them. So that's been years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, exactly. It's been years ago.
That's a minute.
That's when Piedmont Park was safe to go to at night.
Yeah, that right there.
All right, I got a question there. We got Nathan Flores there. With Keith Smith out, who would take on the job of lead back? I don't know.
All the tight ends have the same. Like if you go to their training camp, they train the tight ends just like they train the fullback. So
there's a chance you may see John Fitzpatrick play today.
Right, you may see Fitzpatrick.
What's up, Sam? All right. Bubba Gump had this one here earlier. I should have read it earlier. He said, this fan base doesn't know what they want. And it makes sense. They don't know what they want. It's like
the media don't know.
Yeah.
Now they were saying the Falcons didn't have a quarterback. Now they saying Taylor Heineke is the Falcons' hero. Like, huh?
Yeah. The worst quarterback roster in the football. That's what they said. I remember that. But now,
I mean, that same clown that worked for NBC. He was is it Phil Sims?
Chris Sims.
Chris Sims. Like his clown ass was saying that the Falcons don't have a quarterback, and now you saying with a straight face that the Falcons, Taylor Heineke is gonna save the Falcons. Like, motherfucker, what crack are you on?
He's just saying, guy that the Falcons cut back today too.
Right.
He's on that hater appeal right now.
Yeah. So. I guess his dad is too, because his dad just as freaking ignorant as he is.
With those terrible numbers, but he got a Super Bowl. That's just he got a Super Bowl, but he's supposed to know everything.
He got a Super Bowl, so now he's an expert.
Yeah. Thank you, Lawrence Taylor.
Right. That's exactly what I was about to say.
and here's what's been, ironically funny, because I've been, you know you know taken aback about, some of the criticism, Arthur has gotten from how he responded to Kurt Warner. Well, regardless of what you might think, I mean, Kurt Warner ain't actually been overly nice, what I'm saying, to Arthur Smith. He was one of the ones that was leading the campaign on that fake tough guy thing.
I see. He's such a bitch. He's one of those. See, I'm a Christian guy, but he's one of those Christian guys I can't fucking
Yeah.
I despise. He hide behind the Christian faith, and then he
hmm
does everything
hmm
except for being a Christian guy. You go out of your way to say this guy's a piece of crap, and then he's supposed to respond. See, that's the shit I don't like. What motherfuckers be saying about Arthur. He don't have to fucking like you and give you the answers that you want. He's a head coach. He's supposed to protect his team. And then when he doesn't do it, y'all say, "Oh, he's an asshole. He's not giving us." Why would Bill Belichick and Pete Carroll, those guys don't do it? So why should he be forced to give his game plan away or give you reason why
hmm
he's not playing guys? Like, that's not his job to satisfy you as a writer. As a writer, your job is to do your homework and analyze the game. Not try to. I mean, you ask certain questions, and then based on that questions and the evidence that he's presented in the past, all right, you said such and such on November. Why isn't, like this is how you supposed to form those questions. Well, you said this in November. What has changed since such and such and such and such? That's your job, is to like analyze the data. He's not doing that. Y'all trying to, like, y'all going after this man personally. That's the shit I don't like. What they doing with
hmm
they going at him personally, say he's the
Yeah.
dumbest guy ever and all this shit. Boy, you lucky you don't get your fucking wig split saying some shit like that in me, and I'm supposed to sit in front of you and answer your questions after you don't call me a dumb. Well, please stop. No, 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 no.
And
That is
and
not
and
happening.
let's look at it as some common sense type thing. That man got 8 brothers, right? Okay.
Got 8 brothers and he got $8 billion. You take that for what
Hey,
it is.
right.
Haters.
I'm just saying, money
and,
does
and,
things.
Hey, if
and,
I
and
wanted
then,
this
and
other,
then you
I
you
would have
you
said,
add
"Be quiet,
add
go
in
get."
the fact you add in
I
the fact he from Memphis. He from Memphis,
said,
Tennessee.
"See, I know I'll spend one thing. You broke me. Be quiet."
Bruh, you know what I'm saying? If he came out and said that, you broke motherfuckers, I do what the fuck I want to do. That's hell. I would do that
Right.
shit. I got $8 billion.
You tell us, yeah, but anyway, these people funny. Anyway, I got 2 more questions we're gonna ask you quick before we get out of here. He said, "Coach Unchained, who's the next man up behind Drake London on the depth chart since he's out for the game? It's whoever they bring in there. I'm gonna say Kadaro,
Yeah.
Matt, or Matt Hollins may. I don't think Matt Hollins may go in that slot. Be Matt and Van Jefferson, then Kadaro be third. Scotty, then they probably bring someone up off the practice squad. Probably
I,
for 5 receivers.
I think the situation is gonna remain the same. I think you're gonna continue to see, what I'm saying, you're gonna see Hodge get a lot of the targets on first down. You're gonna continue to see Juno get targets on first down. Um,
Right, right,
but
right.
but I think we're gonna get a good feature of Jefferson. You're gonna see a lot of Simba on third down. Um, and I think we're gonna take some home run shots. Toward the sidelines. With KP. Um, and I think that, yeah, Cordell, he's gonna get some toss. He's gonna get some screens. He's gonna get some flats. He's gonna get some outs. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, CP probably gonna touch the ball about 15 times a game, if not more.
Who started running back today, guys, or tomorrow?
That's a serious question.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I had to
The
get
hell
it
if I
right.
know. I ain't even gonna try to pretend like I know.
Uh,
Shit,
yeah.
you know who it is. You know who it's gonna be.
You know what? I actually think because I think Arthur Smith is pissed off at everything, and he needs to win. I see Tyler starting tomorrow. I think he want to establish that like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the way we always been doing
This gonna be a smash mouth.
it. Yeah. So I can see Tyler starting tomorrow. Or you probably have both of them on the field on the first play.
I, I
Yeah.
I don't think it
Hmm.
matters. I keep saying it don't matter who starts. As long as we ride the hot hand,
That's
I
the
can give two shits,
Yeah,
and I think he can give two shits about
that's
who.
the main thing. The hot hand. You're right, Mike. You're definitely right about that.
I think Arthur's gonna hold true to form, and they're gonna attack whatever Minnesota can't handle. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If it's Bijan out in the flat, and underneath, we gonna go with that. If it's Cordell, what I'm saying, in the run game with Tyler and we're beating their ass up, we gonna go with that and we gonna feed off of that and we gonna, what I'm saying, expand off of that.
Hmm. Well, all right. Well, true. I think I got one more question I seen in here. All right. He said, Prince Kill 89. He said, what advantage do you all think we have over the Vikings? I think our roster.
Yeah, damn, coach, you were thinking exactly. I think we just have a better roster, overall
Yeah,
roster than
overall
the
roster.
Vikings.
So,
Deep, we
Yeah,
have depth. And there's a lot, there's talent in that depth, there's experience in that depth, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And even and contrary to what this fan base will tell you, I think we have the better coach.
and Contavious Street gonna probably start this game. I think
Oh
he's in
yes,
he's in the
oh
first
yeah,
he's in the first slot.
yeah. Them 320 plus pounds. Yeah,
Him and David in the middle. That's like back in the old
yeah.
days.
Him and Big O down in the middle. Yeah. It, it, this gonna be a Caden and Landon, what I'm saying, type of day. And then that third down crew, Zoe and them, yeah, yeah. And look for Calais to Calais get 2 sacks today.
Oh hell! I need my fucking sacks, damn it! Come on, coach, let me get in.
Calais get 2 sacks.
Yeah, I think we get to this quarterback. I actually think we get to this
Yeah.
quarterback.
Hmm.
So,
yeah, I can see that.
all right.
With no Jefferson,
Yeah.
it's gonna it's we if Big O continues to do like he's been doing the last few weeks and he's moving the line of scrimmage, it should be a long day for this young boy. And I think I got a feeling we gonna see Josh Dobbs.
You're gonna see a lot of checkdowns.
I mean, he don't really know that offense like that. The
Right,
communication for
right.
the
That's what I'm
offense, so
saying.
I don't think we'll see Josh Dobbs. Communication is a thing that it's not even the fact that he, you know,
I
doesn't know
ain't wishing
football.
that, but I'm just saying this defense is physical, and I think the young boy gets knocked out.
They get knocked out. Damn, Sam.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
they still got a quarterback.
They got
He
that third
doesn't
string
know
guy. Yeah, they still got that third string.
he yeah, he don't know the communication. It's they have different checks and calls for different offenses. So it's not the fact that I think he's like an emergency. Dobbs is in this game. I don't think you see him in this game, to be honest.
Okay.
Because because it goes back to what we were saying before with the quarterbacks. It's not even the fact that he like I said, I don't think with him and this offense, you would have to really dumb down the offense in order for him and those receivers and linemen to get on the same page. That's the reason why I say I don't think he even plays, to be honest.
They're gonna probably bring Sean Million off the practice squad up this week.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think you even risk that because they still in the hunt themselves. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't. That'll be like I said. This is a Falcons defense. If you dumb it down, you just playing to their strengths. This
Mm-hmm.
is an experienced team.
Mm-hmm. That what I'm saying. With this defense, that young boy, he gonna mess around and he gonna get knocked out of that game.
Mm, mm, mm.
Because Omen Yada he's been moving the
Yeah,
pocket.
big
He
thing.
has been shifting the line of scrimmage, and with Caden and Landon and Zoe when he's on the field, the way they've been is shooting them gaps and getting up through that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mm,
Yeah. Have
mm.
y'all noticed whenever Ayamata hit a quarterback square, they always coming up Grimson?
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
If he gets a
uh
clean
huh.
A, you've been coming up Grimson. Like, oh yeah, he been tearing lights up. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're gonna see though. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us today, man. I appreciate it. Saturday morning bird feeder, man. If you haven't already, hit the Coach Unchained, hit that subscribe button.
Yes,
Same
sir.
thing for GSN, Big Sam's, Mad Mike, everybody, AFN family, man. Go to everybody in the family, hit that subscribe button, share this video out also. And just want to thank you again. But tomorrow, stay tuned for the regulators and
Mm-hmm.
the live watch party with me, man. So then my weekend will be complete. so, but anyway, again, man, I thank everybody for joining, man. This is like when I do this here, this is fun. This is my therapy. So whatever you guys on here, just make my morning, man. So thanks, Matt, Mike, Big Sam. Appreciate you guys for hopping on this morning.
No
Cool.
problem.
So, but we got to go. I got to go see what the hell I'm doing tonight.
I'm trying to find something to watch myself. Like, what the hell? I don't know what to do.
A lot of football games on, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of football. It's a lot of college football.
But, anyway, appreciate everybody. Have a great day, man. See y'all tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Peace.